Jazz Age Josephine by Jonah Winter, illustrated by Marjorie Priceman. I hope that you enjoy this amazing story. People listen to my story about a girl named Josephine. People listen to this story about a poor girl named Josephine. She was the saddest little sweetheart this side of New Orleans. Well, she was born up in St. Louis, and she grew up with those St. Louis blues. Yes, she was born in old St. Louis, and she grew up singing nothing but the blues. She just had one old ragged dress and a pair of worn-out old shoes. You see, the shack where she lived, it didn't have no heat. Things were sometimes so bad, there wasn't nothing to eat. She slept down on the floor, newspapers for a sheet, rats crawling all around and nibbling at her feet. Josephine, her grandma said, I got a fairy tale for you. Josephine, oh Josephine, this story's about a girl like you. Someday, you're going to be a princess, and you know what Granny says is true. That's so hard to believe in when the kids all act so cruel. To believe in fairy tales is so hard when folks are cruel. Ain't nothing left to do but just pretend to be a fool. So Josephine made funny faces, stuck out her tongue and crossed her eyes. Yes, Josephine made funny faces, stuck out her tongue, bugged out her eyes, strutted right into a dance tent, and then, to everyone's surprise, she did the grizzly bear, and she did the turkey trot. She whipped right through a bunny hug, strutted through the camel walk. She did so many dance steps it made the people holler. And when the dance was over, Josephine got paid $1. She kept dancing, and she never ever got tired. She kept dancing. That girl, she never got tired until one night when her whole world changed, the night St. Louis caught on fire. She ran all around the country with an old-time traveling show. Yes, she ran all around the USA with an outdoor traveling show, doing all her crazy dance steps till it was time to pack up and go. But the blues ran right behind her all the way to old New York. Them nasty blues ran right behind her till the world was cold and dark. She didn't have no friends or money, slept on a bench in Central Park. She auditioned for the big show. They told her, beat it, kid. So she went out in the alley, bawled her eyes out, flipped her lid. The director, he took pity, called her name out, had a heart. He put her in the chorus line. That's how she got her start. Josephine, oh Josephine, you know you're in the big time now. Josephine, oh Josephine, grown up and in the big time now, making people hoot and whistle every night you take your bow. Jumped on a boat that was headed for France. She was going to show these French folks how Americans dance. It was the jazz age now, year of 1925, jumping jazz bands, sassy haircuts, yes, the good times have arrived. Miss Liberty waved bye-bye as the boat sailed out to sea, and for the first time in her life, jazz age Josephine felt free. Then, 1, 2, 3, hit it. Gay parade, Josephine, here's a night they've never seen. Bobo doby do bo 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 be do bo bo do bo do do de do. Paris, France, instant fame. Everybody knows her name. Bo de do do bo 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 de do be do bo do. Boodle bam, boodle shake. Boodle bam, boodle shake. Zebop dope, zo bo bo bizarre. Ziza zop, zo 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 bizarre. Panther, camel, who's that? Who? Ostrich, parakeet, kangaroo? Can she dance? That's a fact. Belly to belly and back to back. It's the shake, the shimmy, and the mess around. No one sleep when she's in town. Can she sing? You'd sing too if everything you'd ever dream of suddenly just happened like a beautiful song. How wonderful to be adored like a princess, like a queen, and to glitter like a diamond, just the thrill of being seen. and known and loved by everyone you pass. How wonderful to be a star, to live in a palace, to keep a goat and a tiger and a monkey as pets, to walk a cheetah named Chiquita through the boulevards of Paris, and yet, alas, to long for the place where you were born, where you would never live again, imagining how it might have been not to be scorned for the color of your skin, not to be forced to run away, and yet, drum beats, bright lights, Josephine is the star tonight. Dressed to the hilt, she is singing a lilt about pretty little baby that Alabama llama wham ya. Bye-bye, blackbird. She ain't singing the blues. She's got nothing to lose. Show after show, she is making a go of it, dancing the Charleston, begging your pardon, ma'am, nanas and feathers and glittering diamonds, and here comes the end of this jazzy fairy tale about Miss Josephine. Dun-dun-dee-dun.
On the next slide, you are going to answer, what is the author's purpose of this biography? So although this is animated and it doesn't look like a nonfiction biography, this is what we call a narrative nonfiction story, which is a type of biography. And so on the next slide, you are going to tell me what is the author's purpose for writing this biography, and what is the message that the author wants you to learn through Josephine's biography.